Greetings, my friends. Welcome to Mindset Movie Reviews. Today, we're going to review Primate from 2025. Primate, directed by Johannes and co-written with Ernest Riera, is a horror film that takes viewers on a wild ride through a tropical nightmare. The movie centers around a group of friends whose vacation turns into a terrifying struggle for survival when a pet chimpanzee named Ben, played by Miguel Torres Umba, contracts rabies and becomes a deadly threat. The film is set against the backdrop of a beautiful cliffside mansion in Hawaii, where the characters find themselves trapped with the rabid animal. The premise of Primate is intriguing, with the potential for a gripping horror story. However, the execution leaves much to be desired. The film struggles with character development, leaving the audience with a cast of interchangeable figures who fail to evoke much empathy or interest. The characters, including Lucy, played by Sequoyah, her sister Erin, played by Johannes, and their father Adam, played by Kotsur, are not given enough depth to make their perilous situation truly engaging. Despite its shortcomings, Primate does have some redeeming qualities. The practical effects used to bring Ben to life are impressive, with Torres Umba's performance as the chimpanzee being particularly noteworthy. The film's creature effects, crafted by Millennium FX, add a layer of authenticity to the horror, making Ben a believable and menacing presence. The movie also benefits from a few moments of dark humor, which provide brief relief from the relentless tension. The film's pacing is another area where it falters. While the runtime is a brisk 89 minutes, the story often feels slow-moving, with the action taking too long to build momentum. The climax, though intense, lacks the emotional payoff that could have elevated the film from a standard slasher to something more memorable. The script's focus on gore and violence overshadows any potential for exploring deeper themes, such as the ethical implications of keeping a wild animal as a pet. Primate is a film that will likely appeal to fans of creature features and slasher flicks, but it may leave others wanting more. The movie's attempts to blend horror with a family dynamic are commendable, but ultimately, the lack of compelling characters and a cohesive narrative prevent it from reaching its full potential. While the film does deliver on its promise of blood and thrills, it misses the mark in creating a truly engaging and thought-provoking horror experience. In summary, Primate is a mixed bag. It offers some genuine scares and impressive effects, but its shortcomings in character development and storytelling hold it back from being a standout in the horror genre. For those seeking a straightforward creature feature with plenty of gore, Primate may satisfy. However, viewers looking for a more nuanced and emotionally resonant horror film might find themselves disappointed. That's my take on Primate, and I'm giving it 3 stars out of 5 stars. Thanks for listening. If you've liked this content, please like, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time on Mindset Movie Reviews.